Okay, I think I did it. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, whenever, wherever you are. I am January 1, 2026, sitting outside my little country farmhouse. Here is my view. I will share with you. And I thought I would do a little practice with you all today. If you'd like to join me, you can come along for my ride and my practice. I'll guide something on delight, a little metta, loving kindness, feel joy, or you can take your own ride. Do whatever. Whatever floats your boat, babe. Mm. So, probably start with a few minutes of samatha shamatha, and then we'll do one of my favorite little delightful practices. The extraordinariness of joy is found in the ordinary moments, and that's what we'll be exploring in this practice. So, come along for the ride if you'd like. And as one of my iconic teachers, which I'm going to pay homage to, Shinzen Young, who just retired, famously said all the time, stretch up, settle in. Stretch up, settle in, find your posture. Take your seat, your primordial seat. And here we go. Just taking a few breaths to settle in, and you can have eyes open or closed, your choice. I'm going to do this practice eyes open, but you can start eyes closed and then open up when we start the delight practice if you'd like a little time to go inward with the eyes closed. Maybe take a few breaths, long, luxurious breaths. Settling into what's it like to be you, the little you in your body right now. Not judging, just noticing with curiosity. And if you can let go of any residual tightness or contraction or tension that you may have been holding, you can do that now. Physically relax the body, soften the muscles, maybe through the face, at the jawline, the cheekbones. Or you can just notice anything calming or restful, or notice any slowing down. You may just notice a little bit of feel good from just stopping, even if for just a few minutes. So we'll just sit here for another minute or two in calm abiding, letting any readiness to go. Nobody needs you. There's nothing to do and nowhere to go. Enjoy that space of nothing whatsoever to do. Relax the jawline, let the tongue drop on the lower palate. Let the tongue soften and just let any readiness to have to speak or do anything dissipate, unfurl. Going to sink down into the body. Maybe you feel the seat underneath you. Supported by the chair or the cushion or your spine. And the stretch up in the stretch up and settle in bed is just like, get alert. Come out of any dullness. Let your sensory system feelers spread out. Visual, auditory, somatic. And with this little joyful practice of delight, you're going to want to especially let your feelers spread out. So it's like you're land mining for little delicious, simple moments of delight and joy. And those only come through your sensory system. So we're opening up an invitation to our sensory system to show us maybe something we hadn't seen before or noticed before or smelled before or tasted before. And the instruction set for this practice is fairly simple. Just going to be here now as much as you can in your sensory system from moment to moment and notice what delights you. You're going to notice and then you're going to note what it is that delights you, and then you're going to soak into that, absorb it, ride the wave of it. Notice where it's at in your body. What is it like to experience delight? And I'm going to go periodically and then leave some blank space for you to go. So you can kind of get a feel for this practice. The sound of dripping rain, the sound of raindrops delights me. Low-hanging clouds over the mountain delight me. What in your space, in your environment, in the world delights you? I am delighted by blank, or blank delights me. I find delight in my little neighbor roosters. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Brutus. Softening my belly and letting it become full and round and soft and relaxed on a long exhale delights me. The snow on the top of the mountains. A little bit of white-capped mountains delights me. The little moments of peace and quiet and stillness, the micro moments of the day delight me. The warmth of my coffee mug in my hands delights me. The color palette in this space right now of nature delights me. Just notice something, anything that delights you in your room, in your space, in your life, in your daily schedule. It could be the way your dog runs. It could be the smile on someone's face. The moment the sun hits your face for the first time in the day. Anything that delights you. It doesn't have to be occurring now. You can use your your sensory system, imaginal sensory system. And you're just letting that delight, those waves of delight, amplify each other. And you may at some point notice this kind of absolute background, ever present sense of joy from all those little pepperings of delight. The chimney smoke coming off my neighbor's chimney top delights me. Being warm and fuzzy out here in the cold, wrapped in this blanket with my little cold nose delights me. And if you run out of things that delight you, you can ask the question, what haven't I noticed? What haven't I noticed yet about this moment, this space, this environment I'm in? This is a great little practice if you're wanting to explore the form realms of the jhanas, the first four realms, arousing PT. It's a little bit of a mudita practice as well. Just an all-around feel-good practice you can do anytime, anywhere. You can sit here as long as you like, noticing whatever delights you. And throughout the day, you can do this practice, stop on a dime, whether you're sitting in your car or on the toilet, and a traffic line or a grocery store line, and just notice something that delights you. Notice, note, ride the wave. It'll dissipate out and then rinse and repeat. Notice, note, ride the wave. And for bonus points, before you start to move about the cabin, you may notice, just close your eyes and go, ooh, where does delight reside in my body? What does it feel like? What's its flavor? Where's it located? And transitions are important, so take your time. As you come out of this practice into your day, do it slowly. And if there's any sense of that kind of absolute satisfaction, absolute like deep joy, it's like underneath the relative. This practice on the surface level looks like our delight or joy is related to the relative to this moment, relative to the mountains, relative to nature. But at some point, you start to notice it kind of, there's an underlying sense of flow of absolute um, pleasure and joy and a little bit of peace. And yeah, lots of things come out of this practice. The absolute land. So many things that we seek on the outside, these like big things. When I get that big thing, I'll be happy. And happiness is like a double-sided coin. But like delight and joy, just, they're absolute. They're always there to tap into. Ever present. And they're deeply satisfying. Because as we chase the little things that make us happy in life, it's always outside. You complete me, outside, outside, outside. This practicing or noticing that anything outside you can fucking delight you, right? The way the compost pile is decaying right before my very eyes, and the colors of it. Anything can delight you. That's happiness not dependent upon conditions outside you. When you make that switch, when you make that flip, so then there's just deep satisfaction. All right, kiddos, have a great day, whenever, wherever you are. Thanks for joining in. See if I can figure out how to turn this thing off. I don't know.